All right, the National Assembly, both Senate and the House of Representatives, have won a lot of criticism stemming from their generous pay and many allowances. Can you assess the performance of the Saraki-led National Assembly, please?
I'll tell you the strange thing. I worked in the National Assembly quite a few years ago, so I understand how it works. And yes, I do know that there's this talk about the allowances and how the National Assembly should be clipped and things like that. But I would say, surprisingly, even despite all the intimidation, the harassment, I think this assembly has done quite well. Like I always say to people, look, you only have to look at people's records. They've passed the most bills. They've tried to have the you see the Senate President has really done well to try and keep a good image, even though he was dragged before the CCT. But he's tried to, go out there, speak to... In fact, the Senate President behaves more like the President should be behaving, to be honest. And I think that the Senate and the have worked very well together, again, because they refused for the leaders to be imposed. So you see that harmonious relationship. And they've tried to work well with the President, despite the fact that he didn't, agree to them being... Saraki and Dogara being the leaders. But they tried to work well with him. Even after they were elected, they went to see him. They tried to pass bills that were in the interest of the country. For instance, the Electoral Amendment Act, which the president refused to assent. There's so many bills the president has rejected. I think that, in the history of the country, this is the best Senate and House of Assembly that we've had. House of Reps that we've had, I beg your pardon.
All right, so what would you expect